Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. We are the Pinterest group, and we are going to go through all the aspects of Pinterest in order to help a business promote themselves through the Pinterest app.
Pinterest was founded in March 2010 by Ben Silbermann, the CEO, his college friend Paul Sciarra, the co-founder, and Evan Sharp, who doesn't work for Pinterest anymore. Ben Silbermann, before Pinterest, worked at Google, and he gained inspiration from people there, and he learned a lot. And with Paul, both of them started making apps together. They had an initial app named Tote, but that wasn't a success at first. Then they created Pinterest. The inspiration for Pinterest came from Ben Silbermann and his love for collecting things. Ever since he was a kid, he loved to collect things, and he's quoted to say, "What you collect says so much about who you are." So they started working on Pinterest in 2009 and then launched it the following year, and Pinterest wasn't a success at first. It was initially only available to family and friends, and in the first 9 months, there were less than 10,000 users. However, it started to grow, especially in 2012, and by January 2012, Pinterest had 11.7 million unique visitors. The statistics for Pinterest is that it's the fourth most popular social platform in the US. There are over 300 million monthly visitors. 83% of US women between the ages of 25 and 54 are reached by Pinterest. Overall, there are 200 billion Pinterest pins, and 70% of all Pinterest users are female. As of 2019, Pinterest is valued at $11 billion. And those who use Pinterest, 85% of them get on Pinterest when they're about to start a new project.
Pinterest started off with a prototype. Then in 2011, they made it available for iPhones. A year later, in 2012, they made it available for Androids. At first, Pinterest was not to the public. In 2012, they made it available to the public and not have to request access to the site. In 2015, Pinterest partnership with Apple. Since many businesses have jumped on the bandwagon using it to promote their product and services. Some competitors for Pinterest are Facebook, Snapchat, and Amazon.
Some of the capabilities and elements of Pinterest are something called pin codes. So on the left is a pin code. This happens on a business Pinterest account, and you can just pull open your camera within the Pinterest app and scan this code, and it will take you to another Pinterest board or another Pinterest page. So businesses can use this to direct traffic to those pages. There's also things such as pin lenses, where you can take pictures of things and Pinterest will pull up suggestions for what it could be. You can collaborate and make secret boards with other Pinterest users. You can also use it on your phone, so it's mobile friendly. There's advertising pins that have become interactive, and now Pinterest tailors its pins more to the things that you search. You're able to repin others' ideas and save your own content to your own creative space. You can also tag costs and how much you paid for the objects on Pinterest. You can also buy things off of Pinterest. There's also another feature called Rich Pins, and these things provide more context about an idea. And they show extra information directly on the pin. So there are 4 types of rich pins. There's app, product, recipe, and article rich pins.
Content specifics of Pinterest. Picture-based posts contain space for captions, but only the first line of the caption will be shown unless the pin is clicked on. Pins refresh on the feed each time a user logs on, generating new content. When it comes to pin description, you can use 500 characters, but you should try to stick between 150 to 160 characters. Feeding the beast. If you want to have a consistent following on Pinterest, you can follow the following steps. 1. Have the company/brand pinning not just constantly, but consistently. 2. If you're targeting a national audience, try to pin during peak hours. This is in the early mornings or later in the evenings. 3. Internal pinning should be done mid-morning if located in the United States and in the evening if located overseas.
It was very interesting to see how different organizations use Pinterest different in order to promote their own brand. Here are our brands that we chose and how they use Pinterest. GoPro has a very strong voice on the Pinterest app. They have 167,000 monthly viewers, and they have 32 different boards. Their bio talks about how they have the world's most versatile camera, and they have their slogan, which is use it, mount it, love it. GoPro uses Pinterest to showcase the different aspects of life through a GoPro camera. They have their bucket list boards that show the crazy fun things that you can do, such as skydiving or hot air balloons, but then they also have just simple boards like family time, which shows how you can use their cameras with your family and with your kids and in the simple everyday life.
Dunkin' Donuts. They have 99,000 monthly views, 30 boards, and they have many different themes, including many different holiday themes.
As a company, Madewell is extremely successful on Pinterest. They have over 10 million views. They also have over 230 boards with different themes, topics, etc. They also have multiple pins where you can actually buy their clothes straight on Pinterest.
Burberry is a brand from England, and they're a very old brand. They're 161 years old. They have a lot of credibility, and they're known for being very English and very, very chic, and they're high end. And so when they use Pinterest, they don't use a lot of buyable pins because it's not realistic that the average person can just buy one of their pieces on Pinterest. But what they do use Pinterest for is for the boards. They put all their season collections in boards, and so that everyone can look at the new stuff and gain inspiration or just create more brand awareness for Burberry.
Airbnb uses Pinterest in a very interesting way. They have mostly two different types of boards. One with people who are hosts, giving them different style ideas of how to dress up their homes for guests who may stay in their Airbnbs. And then they also have boards that are dedicated to specific Airbnbs, showing what it would be like to stay there, giving the full experience of what you might expect to enjoy while staying at a specific Airbnb. They have 8.7 million monthly viewers and continue to grow.
For our demo, we chose to demo the Pin Lens, a way to see things in real life on the Pinterest app.
Hey Natalie,
Hey, how are you?
Good. Oh my gosh, I love your ring.
Oh,
Where's that
thank
from?
you. I know, I actually can't remember.
Oh my gosh, okay, but have you heard of that new thing on Pinterest?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so it's called Pinland. So I just click my camera and then I can take a picture of it and then it'll tell me where you got it.
No way.
Yeah, see, look. Oh my gosh.
As demonstrated in the video, you go on your Pinterest app and click on the camera icon. Once you're on the camera icon, you can take a picture of the specific product that you are wanting to receive more information about, and the Pin Lens will gather all different aspects of that product and put them in a feed for you to find and pin. And they will also give you buyable pins and link you to websites that can show you how to do it. Thank you for taking the time to watch our video. We hope you learned something about Pinterest and the many amazing aspects that they offer. We hope that you can use these aspects to promote your own business as well as your own specific account, and we look forward to seeing what else Pinterest does in the future and the different
routes that they take in order to make Pinterest an even more amazing app.